All right, Cassie's here eyeing our forecast. You're working hard today. How are we doing?
Man, and yeah, Justin was working pretty hard along with our storm trackers yesterday, tracking the storms as they move through some down power lines in Edmond. We've had lots of down trees. We had so much rain, quite a bit of wind and lightning as well. It was a very loud, powerful storm. So yeah, look at just the blinding rain. Hopefully you weren't out in it while it was moving through, because it was also training over some of the same areas. So some traffic issues. You can see that truck over there. Man, gosh, just lots of down power lines, lots of flooding as well, just a whole lot of mess. And we could actually see some more storms like that here later today. Let's go ahead and go to links to some rain and storms across really north of I-40, but we do have now a new severe thunderstorm warning that's just going to be north of Enid. It's right over Kremlin. It's also moving to the north about 15 to 20 miles an hour. Another storm that's a little strong there just right around Nashville. Quite a bit of lightning. Rain and storms around Kingfisher, Helena, Oriana, and over towards Waynoka, moving toward Avard. But zooming in a little bit closer to that one severe storm, it looks like just even here in the past 5 minutes or so, it has come down a little bit. It has weakened, but we're still going to see wind gusts over 40 miles an hour and quite a bit of heavy rain as it moves north along Highway 81. Also some heavy storms again in parts of southern Grant County. But looking at our hail detector earlier, it was detecting up to quarter-size hail. Again, that has come down a little bit. So now we're looking at pea-size hail in parts of northern Garfield County and southern Grant County as it tracks to the north to northeast at about 15 miles an hour. So at its peak, we were looking at Jefferson, moving in Jefferson about 9:41, Medford at 10:02, Renfro at 10:31, and Caldwell at about 10:57. And looking at yesterday's storm reports, lots of wind, a little bit of hail, and even early this morning, another thunderstorm over there around Beckham County causing some flooding out in western Oklahoma. This is rain and storms since it started on Saturday. And, you know, for yesterday in Oklahoma City, we've had 0.97. But again, on Saturday, it really started in the northwest. So at least a little bit of rain up there. But zooming in just a little bit closer, 2.68 in Jones, 2.28 in Midwest City. And there were obviously pockets within Oklahoma County that saw a lot more than even just a couple of inches. This is our Enid camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network, looking at that thunderstorm to the north. We're at 79 degrees. We've got a south wind right now at 14 miles an hour. Temperatures generally in the upper 70s, low 80s, some low 70s where we currently do have some rain and storms. A south wind between about 10 to 20 miles an hour. Again, the big picture showing a cold front moving in from the north today, and because of the instability that we still have, some boundaries left over from yesterday, we do have a pretty good chance of seeing some additional rain and storms firing later today. Now, not all of the data agrees on the placement exactly, but nonetheless, I still think there's a pretty good chance, especially along I-44 and areas to the south and east late this afternoon and evening, possibly in northwest Oklahoma as well with the secondary line. But overnight tonight, all of that pretty much goes away. We're going to be partly cloudy, and tomorrow just a slight chance of a couple of isolated showers and storms south of I-40. So today there's still a chance. It gets pretty hot. We make it to about 94 degrees despite the chance of rain and storms, mid and upper 90s across the north and west. And again, for this afternoon, it looks a lot more likely around I-44, some additional rain and storms. But there's also going to be this pocket in northwest Oklahoma and out the Panhandle for other storms. And any storms that do develop will have the potential of producing maybe up to quarter-size hail. That would be very isolated, but wind gusts as high as around 65 miles an hour. Temperatures tonight drop down into the low 70s. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be back in the low to mid 90s. Tomorrow, again, keeping just a slight chance of isolated showers and storms south of I-40. And then on Wednesday, drying out, and it's going to be a little hotter. 92 degrees in Oklahoma City, 94 in Ponca City, and 94 in Enid. So your 9-day forecast showing over the next couple of days, those rain chances winding down. But for late this afternoon and evening, pretty decent chance we're going to have some more rain and storms, possibly severe. Trackers will be out. Dave will be in a little bit later. Guys, back to you.